Hello everyone, my name is Alana and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I love to film videos and post them on a weekly basis, so if you want to follow me, make sure to click the subscribe button and also give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. Let's get on to the video. So today I'm going to be doing the 50 facts about me, and I've seen a lot of YouTubers do this kind of thing, so I thought it'd be a really good idea just for you guys to get to know me a bit better. So yeah, let's get on to it. So, the first fact about me is that I actually have terrible eyesight. I started wearing glasses when I was only in year 3, so I think I was about 8. And at the moment, my eyesight is getting close to being -6. So if you don't know, that's actually really bad. Contacts all the time, but yeah, I've had glasses since I was like very young. Second fact about me, which a lot of people, if you know me well, you probably know this fact, is that my favorite TV show as a child was The Saddle Club. And I was obsessed with this TV show. It was like an Australian and Canadian production, and it was about these 3 girls who were like horse crazy, and they went to the stable called Pine Hollow, and they just went on all these adventures and did all this stuff, and they was literally like my inspiration as a kid, because you know, I'm like totally a horse crazy person. So the third fact is, my childhood dream was to be an actor, and yes, this is true. I was obsessed with anything to do with how movies are made, sets, all sorts of things. It was my dream to either be an actress or be a makeup artist on a movie set. I loved it. The whole idea of like the behind the scenes kind of thing, and I was really into acting growing up. I loved acting, and I really wanted that to actually be a career of mine. I'm actually Italian and Sicilian, and my dad's parents are from Sicily, and my mum's mother is also from, her mother was from Sicily, so I'm like almost like 100% kind of like Italian, Sicilian. So yes, but I can't speak Italian. Another thing about me that you may not know is that I hate seafood. The only type of seafood I'll eat is fish. I hate tuna, I hate crab, I hate prawns, I hate squid, literally you name it, I don't really hate it so much. The next fact is I did horse riding for, I think it was 4 or 5 years, I'm not completely sure. And I enjoyed it so much, but due to it being so expensive, I had to stop, which I'm really bummed about. The next thing is that my favorite color is purple, and at the moment it's also kind of red and blue, so they're kind of been my favorite colors for a while. I was born extremely premature. I was born at 27 weeks early. Oh, another interesting fact is that when I was 6, I got this virus called the rotavirus, and at the time there weren't vaccinations or anything for it. And I got this virus, I was only 6, and I was in hospital for like, I think a week or 2 weeks. It's a really horrible thing to have. It's pretty much where you just vomit constantly, and no matter what you do, you can't stop. It's just horrible. And obviously I had to go to hospital, and the kids who were actually like got this virus at the time as well, people like died from it. Like a lot of the kids died, so it's actually pretty lucky that that didn't happen to me. My favourite shoes are black Doc Martens and also my Western Cowgirl boots, and I wear those shoes constantly. Something else you may not know is that I'm a complete control freak. I stress over everything, and I always want to have control over situations, and I always like to be organised and stuff like that, so yeah. Another fact is that I work at a cafe, and I've been working there for only like a few weeks. I don't know when this video will be uploaded, but as of when I'm filming it, I've only been working there for a few weeks, but I love it and it's a great job. Another thing is that I used to be obsessed with the app Temple Run. So when I first got an iPod when I was about 12, but prior to that my friend had an iPod, and whenever she'd sleep over, I'd stay up for hours at night playing Temple Run. I was like obsessed with it. I'm a complete introvert. I'm a very shy kind of introverted person. I don't like being around lots of people or being around people for long periods of time. I do get lonely when I'm on my own, but I do really enjoy kind of my own company. I got my tonsils and adenoids out last year, which you may have known if you've watched my video talking about my experience. So if you want to watch that, you can go click on that video. Another thing about me, which is kind of funny and random, I'm the most unflexible person you probably ever meet. I can't even touch my toes. I've never been able to touch my toes in my life. So yeah. Definitely not cut out to be a dancer or anything like that. The next fact about me is that one of my favorite movies has pretty much ever since it came out was The Last Song, and I love that movie. I don't usually like sad movies. Like I usually refuse to watch every sad movie, but for some reason I just love that movie. I don't know why. The other thing I really love is fashion. I've always been into fashion. I love clothes, I love jewelry, makeup, anything, you name it. I like it. Another thing about me is that I'm actually terrified of boats, and I'm going on a cruise in January of 2019 with my family, so that's going to be really interesting to see how I go, because I just hate boats. Like, my family has not gone on any holidays that involve boats because of this terrible like phobia I have of boats. I don't know why I have it, but I just do. Another thing that you may not know is that I'm a very private person. I don't really share a lot of my personal life with other people, and it takes me a long time to kind of get close to people or even trust people with things, especially that more private kind of thing. My favourite song growing up was The Climb by Miley Cyrus, because I used to love Hannah Montana. If you guys have seen the show, comment down below, because that show was like the bomb when I was growing up. I've never been out of Australia, I've never been overseas or visited any other country, and I haven't even gone that many places in Australia. I've only been to like Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, like major cities. Well, Sydney, well, it doesn't really count because I was there for like a church conference, so we didn't really get to look around. I've never been to Western Australia, although I'd really like to go there. And even within Queensland, I haven't really been to that many places, apart from places that are like driving distances from where I live. Another thing is I hate snakes. Absolutely hate them, and I'm terrified of them. When I was younger, me and my neighbor were out bike riding and we saw the snake, and I literally just freaked out, and then I don't know, ever since then I've been even more scared. And the other animal that I really don't like, which a lot of people are going to be surprised, please don't give me hate for this, but I really don't like dogs. I'm terrified of dogs. If a dog comes near me, I will like scream my head off. It doesn't even matter that I'm like nearly 18 and I'm so terrified of dogs, and I won't go near a dog. If I go over your house and you have a dog, I won't come in until you flip and tie the dog up. So it doesn't really make sense, but nothing bad has ever happened to me with dogs. I just never liked them. I started playing guitar at 14, and I've always been really into music and singing. It's my dream to visit Canada and to go horse riding through all their beautiful countryside, which leads me on to the next fact, which is that Heartland is my favourite show. It's a Canadian TV show about this girl and this family who live on this kind of like ranch, and it's been around for quite a few years. They currently just released their 11th season, so it's a very popular show, and I'd love to make a video talking about the show and kind of like discussing the shows. If you're a fan of it, please comment down below, and if enough of you want it, I will make a video about that. My other favourite show is also Downton Abbey, and me and my sister have been really into it since my mom loves the show. Another thing is I don't drink soft drink. The only type of drink I have apart from water and tea is this thing called kombucha, and if you don't know what it is, it's kind of like it tastes a bit like a soft drink, or it tastes really good, and it's actually really good for your gut. It's good bacteria, and you can get all sorts of flavours. So yeah. I love art, especially drawing, and I took art all throughout high school. For the 4 years I was in high school, I did art class. I've actually been very lucky with competitions. I've won 3 signed books from different authors. I went to a Keith Urban and Carrie Underwood concert last year with my whole family in Brisbane, and it was one of the most amazing things I've ever been to, and it's a memory I'll always cherish. Next fact, I actually really love reading books. I've always been a book nerd. My favourite type of books are comedy and mystery books. So I love anything that kind of has a really good mystery to it, and you know, books that take a long time to figure out what's going on. The next fact is that I'm a complete clean freak. My room is always clean, like always, and actually when I was a kid I used to vacuum and dust it constantly. So that's kind of weird for a kid, but yeah, I was always like into cleaning, making my room look good. I hate exercising, but I'm trying to get myself to do it, but it just ain't working. That leads me on to the next point, which is that I've always been really bad at sports. The only type of thing I'm even good at is running. I used to win all my cross countries and running events, and I've been quite good at it, just naturally good. Even if I didn't try, I would usually get it, either come first or come very close to first. Another fact is that I don't really drink coffee. I just thought that I don't like it that much. I kind of tried it, and I don't know, I just never drank it really. My favourite food is ice cream and chocolate cake. I'm obsessed with anything chocolate. My 2 best friends are actually from 2 different countries. One of my best friends is from Fiji, and my other friend is from Bangladesh. So yeah, that's interesting. I cannot speak any other languages apart from English, obviously. I've tried to learn Italian since I am Italian, but never really happened. I'm just too lazy to put that much effort in, honestly. I went to 3 different schools growing up. And I love toasted sandwiches. Kind of weird, but I just, if I'm hungry, I always love eating toasted sandwiches. Starting a YouTube channel has been one of the most and best things that I've done in my life. I've really enjoyed doing this and being on this journey, and I can't wait to keep producing more videos for you guys. Another thing is that I've always been a terrible sleeper. I've always had bad sleeping patterns, never gone to sleep for there's like numerous reasons why, honestly. And I've just been a terrible sleeper. Even as a kid, as a baby, never slept well. My poor parents used to get very frustrated with me. I love photos, but my family always forget to take photos at important events. We always forget. We do not have really any current family photos either because we don't take any. My favourite veggies are zucchini and pumpkin, although I really love all fruit and not fruit actually, I don't like that many fruits, but I love a lot of veggies. Another thing about me is that I'm not that good with meeting new people. I also love comedy movies, so I love anything that makes me laugh. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to see more fact videos about me or even some tags, make sure to comment down below with your video suggestions because sometimes I'm kind of stuck with what ideas and what you guys like. So if you have any good ideas or anything you want me to do, make sure to leave a comment. And I'll also leave a link to my other channel, which is a music channel where I do singing covers. So if you'd like to go check that out, that'd be great. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, press the subscribe button to see more, and I'll see you guys next week.